Hey guys, Martin Herbert coming to you again here from Unique Chrysler in Burlington. I wanted to show you today our featured vehicle. It's a 2016 Wrangler Backcountry in Plum Crazy Purple, but it's not just any Wrangler. There's quite a bit of aftermarket modifications here. Come with me, we'll have a quick look. Okay guys, so I want to start at the front of this vehicle. There's some pretty cool things to talk about. Real quick, these are the stock halogen headlamps. It's about the only thing on this vehicle that is stock. Really cool to know about Wrangler. There's about 20 different headlights that you can get for this. You can get a high intensity discharge, which lasts a long time. It's going to be really, really bright, and you can get it in any color. You can get an LED, which lasts even longer. You can also get that in any color. Moving along, you're going to notice that this vehicle has these black grille inserts. Now these grille inserts were added by the previous owner. They range anywhere from $20 to $100 depending on the quality that you buy online. They're aftermarket. You can get them in places in Toronto like Just Jeeps. Really cool, stop the radiator from getting hit by bugs. Most important part of this vehicle is the bumper. Now on the Backcountry Edition, you're getting forged metal bumpers on the outside as well, instead of a plastic cover like you see on your JK models like Sahara and Sport. There's actually a slot in here to put a winch if you wanted to. So if you're going off-road and you get stuck, toss the steel cable around a tree and pull yourself out. We'll move on to the wheels and the running rails. Okay guys, so the next thing, and perhaps the most important thing to talk about on this Jeep, are going to be these wheels, tires, and the Pro-Comp suspension that the previous owner has added. If you're coming in to have a look at this thing, you're going to want to know about these Thompson Baja tires. So these are the MTZ series. They're rated in the Baja races down in the central United States. They've got a 20-inch piece of rubber on here, and the rim is an XT Off-Road Rockstar Edition rim on all four and the fifth wheel in the back. I want to show you guys one more thing. Underneath this car, we've also got the Pro-Comp suspension that the previous owner has added. Now that's going to have a completely different effect on the way this vehicle rides over tough terrain. It's going to be very smooth. Okay guys, so the next and one of the other biggest upgrades that the previous owner made was they put on some aftermarket running boards and step-up bars. So these step-up bars are metal forged and welded. They are affixed to the chassis of the vehicle, and what's really cool about them is they actually have pointed stars cut into each footwell, just like you see on the Rockstar rims with the tires. That's one of the biggest things. We're going to talk about the back bumper now. Okay guys, so the last major piece of this vehicle that's really cool for the Backcountry Edition, I don't know if you're an off-roader, but I am in my Wrangler. And one of the biggest things I wish I had was a forged step-up bar on the back of my bumper. This bumper, again, is completely forged. It's going to take quite a beating before you have any problems. You'll see here that it's got separate piping around the corners. If you hit a tree, the tree's going to have a problem, for the most part. The other thing to notice about this vehicle, at a certain point, these are standard, the aftermarket gas cap covers, but they do add a pretty cool look to the vehicle, and you can get them in our parts and accessories Mopar shop for pretty inexpensive. Guys, one more major thing you're going to want to know if you come to look at this vehicle is not only does it have the hard top, but the previous owner opted to grab the dual top roof. So we've got a soft top sitting right in the back here. In the summer, just pop the hard top off, which we're going to show you how to do later this week, and roll up the soft top, and you're ready to go. Guys, this has been Martin Herbert here again at Unique Chrysler 915 Walker's Line in Burlington, and this is one of our featured used inventory. We've got quite a bit to show you. Come on down. So guys, we're here back at Unique Chrysler 915 Walker's Line in Burlington, and now we're going to go over the interior of this beautiful Backcountry Wrangler. So guys, when you go to a Backcountry Wrangler, you're going to get this leather trimmed seat right here, really fine leather, and you're going to get the sport mesh fabric in the center. Now let's have a look at what's inside the cabin. So guys, in the Backcountry, you get a really cool addition. You're going to get all these black accents right here with the gloss finish. You get it on the steering wheel here. You get it on the vents as well. We'll get to the door handles as well later on. But the first thing I want you to notice about this Jeep is it's the leather wrapped steering wheel. On the left side here, you got all your controls for your driver information center. That's up in the top here. And you're going to be able to see things like odometer. On the right side, you've got your controls for the cruise control. And you can't really see it from this angle, but on the back, you've actually got controls for your volume and radio station. Now let's move on to the center infotainment center. So guys, in the Jeep, the first thing you're going to notice that when you go above the Sahara or the high-end sports, you're actually going to get this touchscreen. In it, you've got navigation at your fingertips, you've got AM, FM satellite radio, you've got a media screen just for if you want to put in a hard drive, connect it via USB, or load music onto the internal hard drive. You've got access to your phone controls. This won't work right now because we're not paired, but they are there when you need them. And the other thing is you have access to the ability to store photos, and again, your music right there, and even a CD player. Didn't know those were around, did you? Moving on, let's talk about your power window controls. Okay, so here's your power windows. Those are going to be for your front two, your back two, and you can even lock the other members of the group out of the window controls by flipping the switch to off. Down here, you've actually, in this Wrangler, it's an option, you've got the auto climate control function. I know it sounds crazy, but Wranglers generally just have a fan control and an intensity control. This one, you just set the temperature, put it to auto, and it will get ready to make that temperature a reality. You've got down here your heated seat controls on the left and the right. You've got your traction control off button. You'll use that in the event that you're stuck, in which case you can turn it off to help you get out of the snow. You've got your caution lights, and you've got the button that turns on your 115 volt outlet. Sorry, 150 watt, 115 volt outlet, and your power mirror controls right here. You'll also notice this particular vehicle has been outfitted with the chrome shifter knobs on the 4x4 and the regular drivetrain controls. And, as always, your trusty e-brake. In regards to entertainment, this vehicle is also equipped with a 9-speaker Alpine audio system. Now, it's also got a subwoofer in the back of the trunk. The vehicle is also equipped with automatic headlights. No more fumbling around to see if you turned your lights on or off. Guys, one more thing. This Wrangler is actually also equipped with power door locks and remote start. Okay guys, one more thing you're going to want to know about this vehicle. It's actually equipped with our 6-cylinder Pentastar engine. It's quite a reliable powertrain, way more efficient than the old powertrain, and it's great. Okay guys, again, this has been Martin Herbert, again, at Unique Chrysler, 915 Walker's Line in Burlington. Hey guys, Martin Herbert coming to you here again from Unique, and we've got that purple Wrangler back, and I want to show you how to take the hardtop off your Wrangler. You're going to need a couple things. Yourself, a partner, and this torque kit that comes with your Jeep. Okay guys, so the first part of taking your roof off is actually really simple, no tools required. You're going to take off the 2 pieces of the Freedom Top. Now that's what normally gives you a sunroof type feel. You're going to have to unfasten the front latches, and you're going to have to unfasten these fasteners right here. They're all around. There's 1 in the front, 2 on the back right and back left, and then you've got to remove the fasteners on the center roll bar. You can come have a look at those. I'll pull them out right now. Super simple. You just lift it up. It'll get a little resistance at first, but that's just the suction coming away from the vehicle. Pull it off and find somewhere safe for it. You don't want to scratch this black paint, I assure you. So guys, there are 3 available tools in your torque kit here that comes with the Jeep. You're actually going to want the middle size to remove the bolts right here on the back of the hardtop. So this is the bolt that you need to remove. There's actually 3 on each side of the hardtop. Super simple to get out. When it's sufficiently loose, bolt pops out like so. Do that 6 times and you're good to go. 1 more bolt just behind the driver's headrest on top of the hardtop on either side. So now all that's left is to take the hardtop and place it on something soft. You don't want to scratch the paint around the edges of it, and to store it somewhere safe. So guys, Martin Herbert again, Unique Chrysler, 915 Walker's Line here in Burlington, Ontario. That's how you take the hardtop off your Jeep. To get it back on, simply reaffix the 6 bolts and the 2 on top.